Hi everyone. I chose Case Study 10-1, Mealtime with the Toddler. Question 1. Describe the issues surrounding Josiah's mealtime behaviors. Toddlers become easily distracted, so the first issue is that Josiah's mother and grandmother have the TV on while he's eating. External influences interfere with the toddler's time to practice self-feeding, as well as to experience new tastes in order to determine his likes and dislikes. The second issue is that they are feeding him from their plates. This can lead to Josiah overeating, as well as inhibit the opportunity for self-feeding. The third issue is that the family should be sat together at the table to 1. Establish that it's mealtime, 2. Have Josiah in a booster seat or a high chair for safety, and 3. Be able to watch him closely, as choking is a serious concern at this age. Question 2. Describe how Josiah's mother and grandmother could introduce new foods into Josiah's diet. They can introduce new foods in combination with familiar ones in order to make them more appealing. The best time to do this is when the child is hungry. In addition, Josiah's mother and grandmother can eat the new foods with him. Toddlers imitate what they see, so if Josiah sees his family trying a new food, he is more likely to become curious and want to try it himself. Question 3. What suggestions can you give for between-meal snacks for Josiah? Snacks are crucial for a toddler's nutritional needs since they are not able to eat large quantities at once. Thus, snacks should be considered an opportunity to include more nutrient-dense foods. Currently, Josiah is having crackers, slices of cheese, and cookies as snacks. Since he likes cheese, I would suggest keeping it, as it is high in calcium, but perhaps pairing it with either fresh fruit instead of crackers, or at least making sure the cracker is whole grain and provides some nutritional benefits. For some other better options, I would suggest fruit, such as an apple or banana with natural peanut butter, yogurt, raisins, natural applesauce, sliced avocado, or diced carrots with homemade hummus bread. Question 4. What concerns do you have about giving Josiah unlimited access to apple juice in the sippy cup? The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends children ages 1 to 6 have no more than 4 to 6 ounces of fluids per day. Children tend to prefer liquids over solid foods. With Josiah having unlimited access to apple juice all day, he is likely consuming over the recommended amount. My other concern would be that he is replacing other more nutritious beverages with apple juice, which is high in sugar. This excessive sugar intake could potentially also be contributing to his outbursts. Finally, they are allowing Josiah to drink apple juice before dinner, which can be a huge factor as to why he is not hungry or interested in dinner. Question 5. How can healthy eating behaviors be developed in Josiah? Healthy eating behaviors can be developed by establishing rituals. Toddlers require set rituals in order for them to learn to deal with their environment. Setting up regular meal and snack times will allow Josiah to become more comfortable with his environment, likely making him more susceptible to try new foods. It's also important to allow for adequate time between each meal and snack so that he can be hungry for the next one. Snacking on cookies all day is part of the reason Josiah is not interested in dinner. Another ritual the family can implement is eating meals together at the table instead of in front of the TV. Question 6. Should Josiah be encouraged to eat all the food on his plate before he is allowed to get down? No, he should not be encouraged to clear his plate. Children have an innate ability to self-regulate food intake. In other words, they will eat until they are full, when not influenced by external factors. Encouraging Josiah to clear his plate can be forcing him to overeat. Toddlerhood is a time where eating habits are learned, thus Josiah's learning to always finish his plate can lead to weight problems in the future. Ideally, Josiah's mother and grandmother should present healthy options to him and let him decide when he is finished.